Sup? We're back on Piggy. No running away from this one. Haha, you're trapped. That's right, Sup. Today, we're looking at 15 new Piggy traps that should be in Roblox Piggy. I've been hard at work thinking of brand new Piggy traps, with all the new power-ups that'll be sure to spice up any Piggy game, keeping even the best of players on their toes. Let's get started. Well, once you're out of that trap, of course. Number 1. Infection Trap. There's a number of different game modes within Piggy itself, each adding a different way of playing, stopping even pros from becoming too confident. One of the more unique Piggy game modes is the Infection mode. In this game mode, every player that Piggy catches will be turned into another Piggy, making it harder and harder for the players left alive. And since you've been finding Piggy easy lately, Sup, I've decided the perfect trap would be the Infection Trap. You might be able to beat one Piggy, but not a ton of them. Any player caught in this trap is doomed to become one of the evil Piggies herding down the rest of their team. And with every Piggy getting their own infection traps when infected, the Piggy infection will quickly spread across all the players in the game. There'll be nowhere to hide. Number 2. Blindness Trap. Almost all Piggy players already know about the black fog surrounding you in Piggy, making finding items even harder. But one of the worst side effects of this is that you can't see Piggy clearly, not until the last second, giving her perfect opportunity to sneak up behind you. Well, Sup, I thought I would take this one step further and create a blindness trap. Any player that steps into this trap is not only stopped from moving for 5 seconds, but they're also completely blind. Not to worry though, you'll be able to run around after 5 seconds. You just, can't see for another 5 seconds. How unfortunate. Number 3. Killer Trap. If there's one good thing about traps, it's that they don't kill you. Until now. Because I've created a killer trap, Sup. Ha ha ha! There he goes. Of course, we can't let any old noob get their hands on a killer trap. Only the most experienced of players will be able to access this one, since you'll have to have completed every single chapter before you can get it. Number 4. Disguise Trap. Up to now, Sup, the traps have all been easy to spot. They just sit on the ground. Easy for even a noob to spot and avoid. But not anymore. I've created the Disguise Trap that looks like a key or any other item on the map. Don't worry though, Sup. A pro like you already knows all the location of the items. You'll definitely be able to see when something is out of place, right? Unlike Bacon Hair over here, who's just got himself trapped trying to grab a key. Oh no, Sup. Do you want to be a pro at Piggy too? Then you should subscribe to the channel. We share all the best Piggy tips the pros need to know. Number 5. Ceiling Trap. Hey, Sup, I'm over here. Come closer. You fell for it. My most recent trap, the Ceiling Trap. Unlike every other trap in the game, this trap is placed not on the floor, but on the ceiling, of course. This opens up loads of opportunities to catch players as Piggy. You could place a trap down just to chase an unsuspecting player into it. They won't realize what's happened until it's too late. Number 6. Vanishing Trap. Continuing with the theme of traps being way too easy to spot, I've made sure nobody will spot this one, because it's completely invisible. But even I thought it would be unfair if we didn't let players see him at all. That's why I made it so traps will become visible for 10 seconds, and then invisible for 10 seconds. This means you'll have to memorize where all the different traps are once you've seen them, so once they disappear, you can still avoid them. Number 7. Sup? I'm not so sure about this one. I let Bacon Hair design it. Maybe we should just leave this one out. No? Alright, fine. Tracker Trap. For this next one, Sup, we're making Piggy's job of finding you much easier. As Sup will demonstrate, running through this trap will... What? It didn't even stop him. Bacon! Oh, it worked. Never mind. Look, Sub, there's a trail following you everywhere you go. Now it makes sense why it doesn't stop you. Sorry, Bacon. I guess I should have had more faith in you. I'd say run off before Piggy sees you, but now she has an easy path to follow leading right to you. No more pesky players escaping the trap before you get there now, Piggy. You can be led right to them. Number 8. Tripwire Trap. All the traps up to now have been far too easy to dodge, Sub, even if they're stuck to the ceiling or completely invisible. We need a trap that doesn't just lay in the middle of the path. A tripwire trap. Perfect! You can place it across any doorway, and the player will have no choice but to jump over it to get through. Be careful though, don't jump far enough, and you'll be stuck. While Sub is stuck in the tripwire, why not leave a like on the video to show you're enjoying it? I'm sure Sub will thank all of you. Well, once he's managed to get out. Anyway. Number 9. TikTok Trap. While Piggy games last a whole 10 minutes, that's not as much time as you might think when you're being hunted down by a giant piggy monster while trying to collect all the keys you need to escape. This is the first trap we've shown that changes the game for everyone, not just yourself, because if you stand in this trap, the time you have to escape Piggy is halved. This makes escaping far more difficult and could even cause you to lose the game entirely. I know what you're thinking, Sub. You want to use this to troll all the other players, right? You could purposely run into these traps and make everyone else's game way harder. Just don't let them know it's you, or you might have an angry bacon hair to answer. Number 10. Reset Trap. Piggy is all about collecting the right items at the right time and putting them in the right place. If there's any one annoying thing about playing the game with teammates on Piggy, it's that you have no idea where all the items have gone or who's taken what. Well, it'll become even worse with the next trap. I've created a reset trap that not only stops you in your tracks for 5 seconds if you're caught in it, but it'll also take whatever item is in your inventory and put it back where you got it from. How frustrating! You'll have to run all the way back. This can be super useful if you're playing as Piggy. All you've got to do is watch a player lose their item, and then camp once the item has returned. Nicely done, Sub! Number 11. Spy Trap. I don't think we give Piggy enough credit, Sub. She has a hard job running around chasing after the players all the time. I say we create a trap that makes her job easier. Of course, a spy trap. Once a player steps foot in it, they will reveal the location of not only themselves, but every other player in the game as well. She'll be able to find everyone on the map using a small mini-map in the corner of her screen. Just be careful for all the other players when you step in this one. I think this troll might be a bit too far. Oh, never mind. Piggy's already found bacon hair. Number 12. Confusion Trap. Sub, what are you doing? Come here. Walk in a straight line. Oh, you must have stepped in a confusion trap. The confusion trap inverts all of your controls, so you can't control your character properly. Right becomes left, up becomes down. This makes moving around a lot more difficult, especially when you're being chased around by Piggy. Number 13. Trade Trap. And for my next trick, I'll make Sub disappear. Abracadabra! Sub, you're supposed to step in the trap. Abracadabra! Don't worry, I haven't turned Sub into an evil Piggy. They've simply traded places. The trade trap, when stepped into by a player, causes whoever stepped into it and Piggy to swap places, leaving both of them completely confused. Hey, Sub, I bet you could even use it to troll and stop Piggy from catching people. Number 14. Gas Trap. You've already seen the killer trap sub that'll kill you as soon as you trigger it. But this time, we've got a far more deadly trap to take a look at. This is the gas trap. By stepping onto it, you release deadly gas into the room, killing anybody in that room almost instantly. And don't worry, sub, it's definitely trollable. You could gather all of your friends into one room, just to step into the trap once they're there. The ultimate troll. Number 15. Hallucination Trap. I've given Bacon Hair the task of creating this one too, sub. So, don't be surprised if it doesn't do anything. I knew it! I knew Bacon wouldn't do it right. What do you mean you see Piggy? There's nothing there. Oh, of course! It's the Hallucination Trap. It makes you see items in Piggies that aren't really there, completely throwing you off. This'll create terror for all Piggy players, as they struggle to find out which Piggies are real and which ones are the fake. See, sub? I told you I had some great ideas for some traps. Do you want to know another great idea for the viewers? Subscribe to the channel. That way you'll never miss any of our videos.